I don't know what kind of dress rehearsal he needs. He looks pretty well dressed to me.
I know, I've been rehearsing my whole life.
Cool. Thank you so much, Jess and Liz and Scribble House. Carlow University. I don't know why I just want to call it Carlow. Does anybody else do that?
It's a different school.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's
Not
a
Chatham.
different place.
We're in the same vicinity. So, I have a couple of short things. I had 3 and I was like, maybe I'll just read 2, but slowly. This first one, it's a poem. This one, it's called Millage Village. It is dedicated to Moonshine Raybeam, who joins us in the audience tonight. Thank you for keeping me up till sunrise, because that's my favorite time of day. You don't really get to experience sunrise too often, especially from the night before. So, Millage Village. And by the way, I'm going to do this in a spooky season accent. If gravity influenced spirit, then every member of the Millage Village would be saturated to the shins. It's the hills and the ravines which create craters for energy and character to pool up, like puddles and potholes, awaiting the boots of children afflicted with ADHD and high fructose red dye number 40. The parents of said chemical experiments drink from the late night founts, bumping Serwan Vegas, chewing stamps, rearranging chairs and bricks, and helping stranded strangers searching for a light in the darkness. Kickball games go on forever, and robots are resurrected from reasonable dumpster retrievals. Every morning, Gertie's Run collects the spirits of the eve, and tricks move dressers back and forth, cracking jokes like phone screens. This next one is only like 2 people have ever seen it before. It was a project for my science fiction class at CCAC. It's a novelette. It's about 24 half pages, so like 42 pages, more or less. I'm not sure how many words, probably like 10,000. But this is a little excerpt right at the beginning, so you didn't miss much. The story is called Father of the Flies. Wet steam arose from below along the run, beneath the Bloomfield Bridge as Deborah ripped across it in her Subaru Outback. She recalls when she bought the car, used, in 2026. That was 10 years ago, when she first moved to Pittsburgh. Now it looked like death. The thing still sings like Joan Baez, she claims in company. Can't you see the diamonds through the rust? But only one of her friends was an actual geologist, and she was working out in Utah, where they'd grown up. Deborah moved to Pittsburgh in search of cheap living, and to try it with a boy she'd met in Guatemala after dropping out of college, the first time. She'd found both within a month, and they moved in together. He played drums in a hardcore VR punk electronic band, or at least that's how he described it to her when they met, called Cookies and Cologne. It became very apparent to everyone who met her. Deborah loved cookies and cologne. Within 2 years, she was pregnant, and without a stable job or family in Pittsburgh, nor a partner who could support her, let alone himself, she opted for an abortion. Deborah was lying on the operating table, gripping Domingo's veiny fist, red-faced and crying, when she heard the tiny whisper of her baby in her heart. The radio released its burr above the Outback's clip. Irregular revving of the car's battery marking increments of 50 feet. Due to AC troubles, Deborah's windows were fully open when she reached the bridge, and roiling garbage vapors from beneath it imbued the cabin. She gagged and rolled them up. This is 90.5 WESA, Pittsburgh's NPR news station.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Alyssa Porticelli. Sounds of whoops and claps were heard in the recording studio. It's an honor to be the person sharing this with you all today. We just received word from Massachusetts that the Fruit Fly Genome Project at Idello AI Genomics has successfully homogenized the lung tumor suppressing gene X36. As with past homogenizations of fruit fly genes, geneticists may be able to use it to cure lung cancer at will, making this the third of Idello's AI-assisted cancer research breakthroughs, which have, as most of you are aware, eliminated kidney and liver cancer from America's general health concerns. While some foreign healthcare systems have been slow to adapt the technology, tumor-suppressing genomes, or TSGs, have become the leading cure of cancer worldwide. It's always the unhealthy people who get cured first, Deborah quipped, ironically, to her unneutered blue-nosed pit bull, Kaipo, buckled in the back seat. What if they focused on healthy people for a change? Put as much money into intermediate fitness programs and artist research retreats as they do into keeping half-dead people alive, and there would be no more half-dead people. Dunk! Someone's private drone collided with her passenger window. Holy fuck! Screaming bloody murder, she swerved and ran up in the concrete berm. Capo mewed and scampered, caterwauling in his seat. A complicated crack ran through the window like a forlorn smartphone screen. She scoped the rear view, two or three cars, a school bus, a delivery truck. I'm fucking stopping. She hit the blinkers, exited the vehicle with Kaipo at her side, and she ran to scavenge what lay fidgeting and sparking in the street. It was a DJI stealth drone, pretty top-notch, autonomous, carrying a locked package. Holographic screens lined the bottom of its cargo box, and 6 silenced rotors trembled. Deborah may have lingered, admiring it, but the stench of steaming trash was unbearable on the bridge. She threw her prize into the back seat, and Capo stopped whining as she shut the door.